Hello out there, YouTube. What is going on? It is D Dunn here, and we are back on Oakland A's franchise. And I'm feeling good. This episode should be very exciting, probably a long one. So get ready to lock in. I did go back on my last stream just to kind of check quality and everything. I noticed that my voice was a little quiet, and I noticed that the crowd volume during the games was very, very loud. So I have since adjusted that. So once we get into a game, I'm going to test that out. I'm just trying to figure this out, and I'm just streaming straight from my PS5, so nothing crazy set up. I just like to do this for fun. But I do want it to be an enjoyable experience. So, and audio is a huge part of that. So, we left off last time with a user-controlled win, 5-3 win over the Tampa Bay Rays. Mason Miller pitched his first start in the MLB and has since won 4 out of 5. So, feeling pretty good about making that decision. We're going to play a game against the Yankees, and then heading into July, we obviously have the draft, and then we also have the trade deadline looming. So we're going to play a game against the Yankees, simulate to the start of July. We're going to set our trade block and see what happens. So let's first get into our game against the Yankees. So we have Bauer, Blackburn, and Wood in this series. Both Blackburn and Alex Wood are older pitchers that probably aren't super long-term options for us. So nothing really, developmental wise, we're looking at here. Like a Mason Miller where we want to use him a lot to try and make sure that he's progressing quickly. But, Blackburn's still 29. He is regressing, unfortunately. This is probably as good as he's ever going to get. But, I see him with us, probably another 2-3 years. We do have team control for 2 more years. So let's hop on to the game with Paul Blackburn. Always love playing in the Coliseum. Got a partly cloudy day. Blackburn. Everyone looks fresh and ready to go. We actually do have some players that are hot. Ruiz continues to disappoint, and he's had almost 300 at bats. I do like having him on defense, so I think we need to move him down. We just don't have any good outfield options that are nearly as good as him defensively. So we're just going to have to move him to a different spot in the lineup where, maybe he turns it around, or at the very least, he's not a detriment to our leadoff. So I'm just looking here. All right, we got 275 from Soderstrom and a 339 on base. That's good enough for me. He moves up to number 2 in the lineup. I think Rooker is still in a good spot in our 3-hole. Yeah. That looks pretty good. We'll rock with that. Geloff having an amazing season, which I love. All right, and we are in the Bay. Okay, so I'm just going to do a quick audio test here. So you might have a little bit of echo from the stream. I just want to make sure that my voice is heard. Okay. So I'm going to turn down the crowd volume just a bit more. Gonna audio test again. We're doing an audio test to check the crowd level. Gonna audio test again. We're doing an audio test to check the crowd level. Okay. I think that sounds much better. I am clearly more audible. All right, now with Blackburn, 1,000% pitch to contact kind of guy. Hopefully we have an umpire like our last game where he really liked to call those low balls as strikes.
Ball down.
Okay. Now we do have to keep mixing up a little bit, so we're going to throw some fastballs.
Inside.
Try and get some on the inside of the plate. Just getting no calls right now. So this one we're going to have to attack in the zone a little bit. Wow. Verdugo hit that 1,000 miles an hour. But we're going to go back to the cutter inside on the hands, and that one just catches way too much of the plate. Yeah, not where we're trying to get, but Blackburn should be able to easily induce some weak ground ball contact, and we... Okay, umpire. Okay, umpire. We should be able to get a double play fairly easily.
That's a ball. Ball.
Oh my gosh, you are not swinging at anything. We are going to challenge him, of course, with a fastball. Gelof's going to get there. That's a infield fly out. I'll take that any day.
Batting third.
Thank God, because that was going to be ball 4.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
Not feeling super excited about this matchup with the way Blackburn's been pitching, but oh my God, dude. He fumbles the bag.
The designated hitter.
He cannot field it cleanly. And instead of a double play, absolutely nothing happens. That is an absolute crusher. Okay, Blackburn. Okay, Blackburn. These sinkers are going to have to sink a little bit more. And this umpire is just going to be real tough. I feel not confident at all. But
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
You know, we're going to just keep doing what we can. And Blackburn actually gets a strikeout, amazingly enough. And now we have Juan Soto, who's batting in the 5 hole for some reason.
No. 1 ball, no strikes.
Got to keep these. Oh my God, these sinkers are not sinking. And Blackburn is more of kind of like that control artist type of pitcher.
No, that's a ball. 3 balls, 1 strike.
I really just don't think we're in a position where we can challenge him with anything crazy. So we're just going to go cutter. It works. Still not going to leave anything up. I'm okay to walk Soto. Gelof thankfully makes the catch. And we get out of it. The Yankees leave 2-1. But that was a very tough inning for Paul Blackburn. Definitely did not get some calls there. All right, so Clark Schmidt, slider, sinker, serve, cutter, circle change. Based on the PCI size I'm looking at here, I'm guessing not great.
Yep.
Okay, 95 on the sinker. We got an eye for it a little bit. Just need to keep seeing him. Nice. That one stays fair. Gelof racing.
Out.
It doesn't.
The catcher.
That is crazy reaction time from the first baseman.
Ball, no.
Luckily, we might get some generous calls from the umpire, as you know, we had
That's a
some
strike.
100% strikes that were called for balls. Oh man, we just missed an easy double there.
Ball 2.
Slider and that sinker come out of the same tunnel.
Full count.
God, that slider was vicious. Late on the sinker. Just read that too late.
1-0.
That's tough. Foul off a slider, the bottom of the zone.
2-1.
Oh, he has a cutter? Oh, he does have a cutter. But maybe not going to see that pitch too much, I'm not sure. That one, decent swing, you know, but kind of a lazy fly out. Let's see what we can do at the bottom of the order here. Anthony Rizzo. This cutter seemed to be pretty good. That gets a fly out on the first pitch. The big thing right now with that first inning that really hurt us was, 23 pitches in the first inning is real tough.
No, that's a ball.
Okay. This umpire is absolutely killing me. So are these sinkers that aren't sinking.
Ball 2.
It's like, if I aim high, they don't sink. If I aim low, fuck. Austin Wells blasts a home run over the right field wall. 440 feet. Not the worst located pitch, but probably not great. And we're going to get Caprillion warmed up just in case this one starts to get away. Just not super confident. We're not getting calls from the ump.
0-1.
Blackburn's not locating particularly well.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Although so far, this at bat doing okay. Like, we cannot... Why can I not switch players, dude? JD Davis needs to go after that one. Come on, Noda, get there. Get there. Ryan Noda makes the catch on that infield fly.
The shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
And so far, Cindy's been much better than the first. Besides the home run, obviously.
That's down. Ball 2.
I'm just not sure where the strike zone is.
Ball 3.
Just getting absolutely nothing on the black. Just going to throw a curveball.
Ball 4 outside. Take your base.
I mean,
The left fielder, number 24.
that was 4 phenomenally located pitches on the black, and just none of them get calls. But Blackburn doesn't have like the high K per nines that we need, where you can just challenge in the zone. Like, he's got to have weak contact. He's got to have those close calls called strikes. And unfortunately, that one goes down the third base line. Sends home,
No, he's safe.
but we cannot get the relay off in time. And Alex Verdugo gets a 2-run double. I mean, obviously, very talented lineup here. But we're
No
kind of
ball. One strike.
getting shafted a little bit.
Ball one. Ball. 2 balls. 1 strike.
Come on, JD, get there. Get there, get there, get there. There we go. Oakland A's and their, I feel, fairly notorious large foul area. Helps us out a little bit.
The left field.
All right, let's see if we can do some damage. We're not out of this by any stretch of the imagination. Seth Brown, normally a pull hitter, hits this one out into left field. First pitch swinging. Well hit ball. And we have a stand-up double. Let's see something from J.D. Davis here. Oh, that was a pitch to hit. And J.D. does not time that one up. I should stop saying I. Those are the ones we have to crush. Seth Brown has some speed. We're going to run on Judge. Unless Judge is playing center now, I'm not sure. But we do advance the runner. So we have a runner that can easily score.
Ball.
Probably need to see a few more pitches out of our guys, as we're only at 18 pitches through 2 innings. But I feel like you got to swing at that one, you know? The slider, middle.
Got him. That's an out.
We're on top of it a little bit, but... And we are way under that one. I thought that thing was going to drop, but it did not. And that ball is absolutely crushed down to left field. Bounces off the wall, and that is a stand-up double from Ryan Noda. Our second of the inning. And we have a runner in scoring position. We could easily tie this. Now we have Estuary Ruiz, who has struggled all year long, but we have faith. And we also just don't have anyone out to put out in center field. So that saves them a little bit. But, of course, coming up next month, we are going to look at possibly moving some of our AAA players early. And Ruiz might get sent down if there is someone that is performing well in AAA.
No.
Get a good call there from the ump. And we're probably going to red light this. No swing.
High.
So 2 pitches in the exact same spot. One's a ball, one's a strike. Probably going to red light again.
Ball 4.
And that's a good call. The sinker falls below the zone. And Ruiz is on. Now last game, the game that we had against the Marlins, Diaz hit a 3-run home run that basically won us the game.
D-Ride.
Would love to see that again. And there we go. Not a home run, but a well-hit ball. And that should be enough to score the runner from second. Aledmus Diaz with a RBI single. And we still have life with 2 runners on. That one, however, does not get through.
He's going.
And we are out of the inning, but we tie it.
Leading off for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
All right. Feel like we need to get mixy a little bit. You know, the thing is we have to put pressure on the batters. This is my, the philosophy that I like with pitching. Put pressure on the batters by throwing strikes.
Designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
If they take it, it's a strike. If they foul it, it's a strike.
No, that's down.
If they hit it, could it very easily be an out, a ground ball, fly out. Less often than anything is actually going to be a ball that's in play. So we are going to challenge the hitters to make the play. That is our philosophy. And when we're not getting calls like that, that we should probably be getting strikes more often than not. Luckily, Giancarlo Stanton cannot run, so that's only a single.
Juan Soto.
But I still feel like that's the approach we have to take.
Too low.
Especially when we're not getting some of the calls that we need. So we're gonna challenge. This should be a double play, and it is. And that philosophy pays off as Blackburn gets through the third much quicker than previous innings. All right, we hit Clark Schmidt around a little bit in the last inning. Let's see if we can keep that up.
0-1.
Unfortunate call. But I feel like, is that one going to get land? No. But I do feel that if we had, say, like a Mason Miller where we're pitching high up in the zone, that's where, you know, the ump's calling it.
1-2.
If I had to guess, the problem is we just don't have the velocity with Blackburn to really test the upper part of the zone with fastballs. That was a pitch to hit Soderstrom under it a little bit. I mean, good timing. Not bad PCI placement. Not bad bat placement. That one got in on me a little quicker, so we're late.
Ball.
We haven't used a Brett Rooker exceptionally well so far this season, but would love to see, you know, that power on display. That slider comes in slow, but it just hangs up. It doesn't dive. It's so weird.
Ball 3. Full count.
Full count. Let's see what happens. And that sinker, I don't know. Weird movement from the sinker. There's the pull hit from Seth Brown. And that was a real tough inning. Just kind of in between on timing. On some of those pitches. We'll try. We'll try with Blackburn. We'll throw some of those high strikes.
1-1.
I mean, if this thing drops into the zone though, then that thing's getting cranked out of here.
Out.
Grounded to the first baseman, Ryan Noda for the first out. But we are at 67
no strike.
pitches and only 4 innings of work. You know, I think all in all it's been a decent outing for Blackburn, but I don't see him making it to 6-7 innings like he has in previous games.
3-1. That's up, ball 4.
I mean, that got called a strike on us, so I feel like this umpire just absolutely sucks. He just sucks.
No, off the plate.
And we're going to not try to whine about it. Can we get there? Okay, we do get the out at second. Not the most accurate throw from Blackburn.
Right.
But we're going to, we're still going to attack. Worked for us before, and it works this inning. No run score. Man stranded at first. We gotta capture that third inning magic that we had. We were just hitting balls. Not a bad swing. I mean, it definitely it got there. J.D. Davis has some power, but just not enough to get it over that left field wall. A little bit off the bat, pretty early.
1-0.
Oh, what a great pitch to hit, but just early. Could not hang back.
No. 2 balls, 1 strike.
I mean, well hit ball. That's carrying, but Connor Capel just not the most powerful batter. Yeah. So what are you going to do? I'm okay with taking that. That slider was one that, actually fell. Roll over the top of it. And we're pitching again. I mean, if we can keep getting, one pitch outs like that, oh, that one's not going to land. Seth Brown on his horse. We do have a chance now.
No, he's safe.
Not quite fast enough to get him out at second. Aaron Judge up. Obviously a dangerous hitter.
Ball.
This is a guy I was about to say really don't want to miss with. And we miss. Trying to keep that cutter low and away. Hangs up a little bit.
Ball. One ball, 2 strikes.
We're going to,
No.
oh my God. I mean, what are you going to do when those are the calls? There's just really nothing you can do. And he is just fouling everything off. And that fastball, for some reason, Giancarlo Stanton thought that was a ball. He was about ready to take his walk. But Blackburn is fighting at 88 pitches.
No ball, 1 strike.
This is actually kind of a joke. There's really no point in trying to pitch anywhere because you don't really know what's going to be called a ball or a strike. We get the call. We get through 5, but that's enough, I think, for Paul Blackburn. He made it through 5 decent innings, tough calls. We're going to put our long reliever Capri in, see if he can go 2 or 3 innings. And we'll go ahead and warm up a lefty. Let's see what Ruiz can do. Good pitch to hit. Not well hit, but hit nonetheless, and it does get through somehow.
Now batting.
I'll take it. Given the year he's had, I will take it.
1-0.
We do, I think, probably need to get in the habit of wasting some pitches. We've had one inning of good success against Clark Schmidt.
No, inside.
We know that some strikes on the black are going to get called balls. So we're probably going to, like right now, unless it's dead center,
That's the ball.
we're not swinging. We don't have a ton of power on the team, so it's not like we're robbing ourselves most likely of home runs.
Hee-haw. 3 balls, 1 strike.
So, we're going to play a little bit reserved.
Hike. Full
We've
count.
seen, we're taking it. Obviously, we have to be competitive, but we've seen that one called a strike, so I'm okay with the swing, even though got him get the bat up there probably a little bit more. And that one actually lands in the zone. Unbelievable. I thought for sure that one was out of the zone. Tough take.
0-1. He saved.
Come on, Geloff. Oh, my God.
No, he's in there safe.
This would be another reason to buy MLB The Show 24 for me, so I don't have to sit here and watch 5 pickoff attempts when Ruiz is on first.
1-1.
Obviously, they're expecting the steal here.
He's going, he's going, he's going.
We had that sinker eyed up. Just didn't time it up. Oh my God. Why is this sinker running away from me? This doesn't okay.
Ball.
We have a sinker that goes in 2 different directions, and it's driving me nuts.
He's going, he's going.
Ball. Too high. No, he's safe.
So the first sinker was over here, and then the second one, I don't know, it's crazy. That ball is smoked. Ruiz is going to have enough speed to get home. It's going to be an easy double for Soderstrom and an RBI. Game tied 3-3. Isn't that baseball, though, I guess? All right. Now would be an amazing time to hit a home run, Brett Rooker. That one was loud, but way under it. That one's going to get through. Soderstrom rounding third. He's headed for home. The throw in is offline and late. And Oakland is up 4-3 against the mighty against the mighty Yankees. The green and gold versus the pinstripes.
Ball.
This is the inning we needed. We have a little bit of a 2-out rally going on. Oh, that ball's hit well. It is off the wall. Brownie's going to get 2. Rooker's going for home. Throw is not in time. And that is an RBI double for Seth Brown. A's up 5-3. 2 outs still. Still fighting. Love to see it. Ooh. Oh, just late on that slider. Just late. And that one gets through as well. I don't think... Oh, Brownie is getting waved around third. The throw to the plate, the slide, and he is out by a mile. Bad call from the third base coach.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the A's, number 32, James Caprillion.
All right, Caprilion's in. Just out of curiosity, look at the lineup. Okay, definitely probably not as good against lefties. So that's encouraging. And Caprillion does have a bit more velocity, so we can challenge high up in the zone, which is where I think the strikes. I mean, the strike zone has to be up in the zone. It's nowhere else apparently.
Ball 1. 1-2.
Do we get a swing and a miss on the curveball? No,
Ball.
we got to take.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
I mean, we've thrown a bunch of heat. I know that we're going back-to-back off speed, but let's see what the circle change does. Fouls it off. All right. Good pitch mix there. I think it's the fly out.
The catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
Ha!
Great take. You can take that all game.
0-2.
Dials up to 95. Let's see if this back foot slider. I can't believe, one, I can't believe he swung. Two, I can't believe he actually made contact with it. Filthy slider.
Ball.
Do we go back to it?
1 ball, 2
I
strikes.
think we do.
Ball 2.
No bite. See if we go opposite corner. Hit really well. Sounded very loud, but foul. This one gets in on the hands, tries to fight it off, but that's a fly out to Noda on the infield.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Ha!
I think this is kind of definitely where we needed. We definitely need. I'm glad we made this call. Definitely seems like pitching up in the zone is way more effective.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for New York, number 64, Caleb Ferguson.
Caleb Ferguson with a 3.6 ERA in 37 games.
Leading off for the A's,
2-0 record.
the right Connor.
Okay. Although he starts off low and
1
away.
ball, no strikes.
Under that one, unfortunately.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan Noda.
Ball.
Definitely a drastic change from the previous pitcher.
1 ball. 1
Way
strike.
late on that one. Holy cow. That got in on the hands quickly. That one gets sent right back up the middle. Ground ball out to center field, and Noda is on base with 1 out. Pretty well hit. I'll take it. We are facing a lefty here. I don't think we have, besides Seth